I'll be around to Smile the Arsnotoria, the animation episode 8, and as viewer number 1 on Crunchyroll's website, I'll give it like number 1. And now, without further delay, I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, math can be a bitch. That actually is pretty relatable. She has a point. As long as you apply yourself, math can be pretty easy. As long as it's grade school level math, that is. If it's anything beyond that, then say college level, then yeah, math can be a hard ass motherfucker. Ah. The thing is, though, you wouldn't want tests once a year because let's just say you fail that exam. You're kind of fucked at that point. That definitely, they may be saying that, but they definitely would not want that. It's nice seeing all the character design of the variety of girls. It really does show you how much this series does a good job of like crafting and making its characters come to life, aesthetically anyway. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man, I really do love the music in this series. And saying that, I really do hope this is the episode where we get to see the Knights do something relevant. And I only say that because this series showed them off since episode 1. Had they not shown them off, I'd be like, all right, this is actually kind of decent enough to be a decent slice of life. So it's more of the writing staff and the animation staff putting themselves in a deep ass rabbit hole in the first place for showing off the night. So I do hope they do something with them now because what is it, episode 8 already? I mean, holy shit. This series has had a lot of episodes now. Like what? It's already well. It's when this episode's done, then it'll be at 2/3 of its length. So, it'll be one of the biggest letdowns if they just end. We see the Knights just kicking ass for like the whole fucking run, and then afterwards, it does nothing. Especially since the opening implies that the girls are gonna at the yeah, they're gonna at the very least conflict. Oh, finally! All right. Ooh, I'm assuming that's a bug. Whew. All right, good. Yo, those crowds look ominous as shit, as if they're gonna for sure something bad's gonna happen. So this really looks like a fucking badass shit. I want him on following, at least for a good chunk of screen time, that redheaded man. And that's the issue with the Knights in general in this series, having them in their narrative. It's like anything they do looks fucking cool. Okay, at least we're having them be a little bit more name dropped here. Like with like absolute massive amounts of doubts. She's probably taken aback about the situation since it involves Knights. And I could see why she'd be frozen with shock. Hey, you know what? That's the spirit right there. Oh yeah. Hey, that's actually the smartest thing, considering the circumstances. Oh, it's looking adorable. This shows you how much she cares about her students, how she just wants to instantly try to find a student as quickly as possible. That's actually cute. I really hope she doesn't fall for some kind of bait, though. Oh, aw, this is so cute. What's she trying to do? Collect more birth feathers, and that's why she's stalking these birds? Oh, oh. I like how that bird's moving seemingly the same way our girl is. I doubt she's in mortal peril. At least in this instance. I mean, I would hope she wouldn't be in mortal peril at all. I like how that bird is perfectly fucking calm. Considering most. I'm surprised that thing didn't fly away still when she shouted. Because at least birds usually get alarmed over every little fucking sound. Not that I blame them, though. I mean, sound coming from something way bigger than yourself would alarm most people at the very least. I mean, most creatures anyway. I'm sure people were in the same. Hey, you know, she actually hit the nail on the coffin. I mean, at the very least, that gives them something to search for. And at least they're going to realize that their girl ain't in mortal danger at the very least. She really sucks at lying. Fucking Mel! She shouldn't be that happy about the quiz being postponed because if it's postponed, the time that she could have used to studying, she's going to have to be utilizing it to find Alberta. So if I were her, I wouldn't be celebrating that much. My mom would be thinking, oh, fuck. Considering that's less time to be doing other things. I'm just saying. I love how she just sniffs things with freaking authority. Okay, her nose abilities would be ever expansive if she can actually sniff where Alberta is. Since Alberta is from there. Who the fuck knows what? What the? Okay, good thing she ain't sick on that specific day. Because then it would have been a big ass challenge finding Alberta. Aw, it's a little cute seeing them all trying to pound it with their fists. Maybe they can try having the fairies. Oh no, but they repaired it, so who knows if they can reverse that. Shouldn't be that hard. I mean, that's the optimistic way of looking at it. I mean, Alberta is smart enough. She might actually be able to pull something out like that, to her credit. Oh, finally! Oh. You know, I'm not even surprised at this point. They always skip. They almost always skip around when it comes to the knights doing things. I'm fucking glad they haven't encountered a kid yet, though. Oh, so I'm assuming they're dealing with a situation where kids are being sold off to slavery. Then, with the way they were saying that. He does not look like someone who easily. What? Go! He's cutting up all these was like fucking mincemeat. Oh, I'm gonna venture to guess not everything they do is absolutely honorable with them blades. Just knowing how some of these knights in this series operate, it wouldn't necessarily surprise me. I'm just saying. Ooh. Okay, at least Toadie's sister. It's nice to see that she hasn't been completely forgotten of in the narrative. Okay, talk about random there. I like how she had to say it in like a strange way. She couldn't say it like a normal human being. But that's cute though. But honestly, as amusing as this episode has been, it's like, holy shit. Wow. You would think there'd be at least a little bit more plot progression at the very least. Hmm. That means she's moving farther away from sources that have at the very least some oxygen then. Hey, you know what? At least they've been postponed for her sake, so it ain't too bad. But honestly, though, what is the point of episodes like this, though? If I'm being honest, though, it ain't like our girls are learning the importance of test taking in this episode because the testing got postponed due to Alberta missing. I mean, it is cute seeing her try to talk to try to keep her sanity, though. It does give Alberta at least a little bit more characterization, but that's about it, though. I admit, though, these fairies are cute, though. Hmm. I mean, they have no choice though. They gotta do it for Alberto's sake. I mean, they can't afford not to leave. Oh, okay. Finally, we might actually be getting somewhere. Aw. He's such a sweetheart. Okay, I gotta admit. As much as this episode has been slow as hell, the characters continue on being endearing. Just a damn shame that these girls aren't in a much more interesting anime, though. Because, if I'm being honest, I do like Toadie, Pika, Alberts, and all the other, and Mel, and all the other girls. Don't get me wrong. It's so cute seeing the way her hair moves. At least that explains why Al got lost when it comes to her involving herself with that beautiful white dub event. That does make sense. I mean, one would hope, anyway. Hmm. All right, finally. Speaking of which, I like that Blat has glow in her eye, too. Oh! Well, then. Hey, at the very least now, she's at least getting closer to the exit now that there's actually some wind. So, hey, she finally made some progress. Ha! Oh, man. I gotta admit, that actually is cute. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of this episode, that is a good scene. Kind of reminds me a bit of Tarzan when he's like, ah. I gotta admit, that actually was a 10 out of 10 landing. I was actually impressed with that. Huh. Gotta admit, though, I haven't commented on this yet. But man, the background art is absolutely fucking beautiful. I love how that white doe is just moving its fucking head as she's just banging the wall. It really does sound like something's about to blow up with like the bang, bang noises. And oh, and speaking of which, when she's mentioned stuff like her sister, that's something the series could be doing to make itself more interesting. It'd be nice if it actually showed off just a little bit more regarding the main character's siblings. Hey, at the very least, I mean, she's getting closer to an exit at the very least. I love how Tony says news. As if her life depended on it. I gotta admit. I actually do like moments like that. Oh. Whoa. Okay. I wonder if that's gonna alert potential knights to their location because You quickly saw a bit where you saw some kind of like clock tower looking thing the moment she utilized the magic. So I feel like there's gonna be really I feel like there's gonna be interesting implications with her utilizing magic like that. Hell yeah. Hey, at least at the very least they saved the day though. Aw, that was so fucking cute. I swear, if I had a white dove like that, I would spoil it silly. Okay, considering all the trouble she went through, I would hope that shit is edible. Hmm. Oh, what a smart girl. I mean, hey, you know what? As long as it tastes good, who the fuck gives a shit if it turns the tongue a different color? Well, as long as it's not poisonous, that is. Talk about being a little bit of a show off there. She's probably saying that because she wants to share the food. Okay, I like little dialogue bits like this. It's just stuff like this comes a little bit late though, like literally like right when the episode's about to end. All right. Here's what I feel about this episode. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was below average. If I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, it's a 4.75 out of 10. Let's just call it how it is. Literally spent the whole episode with all of them searching for Alberta, with the Knights just doing shit, and most of it happening on screen. So it's even hard to get motivated for what they're doing because it's like, oh yeah, yay, the Knights doing cool shit off screen. How is that any fucking different from any of the other episodes in this series? It really fucking isn't. So that was one of the biggest letdowns when it came to this episode. It's like, made me wonder, why even have these Knights exist? Who would have thought it was? Who literally in the writing stuff thought it was a good idea to have these Knights? Because it's a fucking terrible idea. That's what I can say. Just nothing happening on the end of the night because shit's happening, but it's mostly happening on off screen. And then, come on, really? Just really? We get to see Alberta get lost and they have to find her instead of getting more focus on maybe Toadie's family or them girls learning more of the teachings of magic and stuff like that. It focuses on them looking for Alberta instead. Like if this series wasn't strapped on time, it wouldn't be so bad. But this series is what set for like 12 episodes. It only has 4 episodes. I mean, yeah, it has like 4 episodes left. They can't be wasting time on shit like this. But unfortunately, this series continues on wasting precious bits of its screen time. But yeah, that's why I honestly, yeah, this episode was fucking bad. Really fucking bad. And that's why I'm giving it a 4.75 out of 10. Nothing fucking happened. And apparently, this series is a prequel to the game. So holy shit, it's gonna be one of those animes that does absolutely fucking nothing from the sounds of things. Because I checked on my anime list. So apparently nothing's gonna happen until probably the last episode. It's gonna end up like multiple game adaptations. Oh boy. But you know what? I'll rip apart the series a new one once it gets to its last episode if I see it does nothing by that. No, it had better start doing things next week because it'll be literally in its last a 1/3 mark. If it doesn't do that, then this series is going to be dog shit because it's just the cute girls doing cute things. And apparently, I did hear the game actually has a flaw. Well, I don't see it in the anime, so wow. But yeah, that's what I felt about the episode. Didn't do much. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. To hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, because yes, I will finish the series. Even like I'm already in episode fucking 8. I'm not gonna drop him, but man, I expect fuck all from this series. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video. Have a fantastic day or night, y'all. Bye bye.